Students, how you all taken around 5 questions which we will be solving using factorization method. Okay, so factorization method, see, I will take this question and explain you how we can select the factors which is challenging to students, right? So this equation is x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Okay, the first step is step 1. Step 1, you need to find out the last term. So how will you find out your last term? You need to multiply the coefficient of x square and the last given number. Say for example, here what is there beside x square? Now here in this equation there is nothing here, so I will take it as what? 1. So I will take it as 1. 1 into what is there at the end? This one. So that is minus 10, right? Look at the sign and take with minus sign, minus 10. So you got minus 10 now. This is your last term. Now you are going to think of two numbers. Okay. If you multiply those two numbers, whatever you will select, you should get minus 10. And if you add those numbers, you should get add or subtract. Do both and see the possibility. You should get minus 3. Okay. This is the challenging part to students. So I will tell you now how you should start thinking. Okay, it may this makes you very happy when you do like this and get the things done for you. So I suggest you work like this. Now think of two numbers wherein you should get minus 3 difference or addition, and multiplication should be 10. Now multiplication 10, which are the numbers we know? Multiplication 10. Say for example, we will start from 1 only. Start from 1 always. 1 into 10 is equal to 10. Okay. So I need minus 10. That also can be done. If I do 1 into minus 10, I will get minus 10. Correct. Then if I do 1 plus minus 10, means 1 minus 10 will be equal to minus 9. This is one combination which is giving us the last term, but it's not giving us the middle term, which is giving us the last term but not giving us the middle term. Now I will go to the second possibility. 1 and 10 I checked. Now I will try with second table. This is first table. Now I will check with second table. So 2, how much the 2 5s I have 10. Okay, this is working out. Now I need minus 3 and I need minus 10 here. So if I do 2 into minus 5, I will get minus 10. And if I do 2 plus of minus 5, this I am doing because of this, right? The second one. If I add, I should get that. So I am getting minus 3. See, got your factors. Like this you will check. If this is not working out, then you will select 3. And with the 3, you will check the combination. And you will do both. You will do addition also and you will do subtraction also. Both you will do and you will see. If you do only one, then you may go wrong. See, if you do here 2 plus 5, you are getting 7. That here you have minus 3, which is not coming. But when you subtracted, you got it. This is the procedure. This is the process. You can just check very easily. You will no headache. See, there are tricks. You people have watched many videos about tricks and all. But tricks won't work for every quadratic equation. And those who are making videos on tricks, they pick the questions which work for their tricks. They never worry about you. Correct. They need views. They want to become famous, whatever it is. I don't want to comment on that. So see, if there is a genuine trick which works for all, then definitely I appreciate that. Even I will be learning tricks to tell you people, right? To tell all my students. In fact, tricks are there, but the trick should work for everything. Universally it should work. Then only it is a trick. If it is working for some questions, if it is not working for some, if it is not working, then what's the use of such tricks? So this is the procedure. You can just see 1, then with that you see the combinations, then select 2. I am coming in a serial number 1, 2, 3. Like this I'll check 4, 5. And one more thing you can also think. Suppose if the number, the last term is bigger than this, more than 100 or more than 200. If it is more than 100, then go and think beyond 10 only, because 10 tens are 100, right? If it is more than 100. Say for example, you have a question like this. X square plus, okay, x square minus and plus combination will take 120. I will write here. Okay, so I will write here minus 22 x. Okay, now look at this. Above 120, no need to check from 1 and all now. Directly we will go and check from 10. So my first number is now 10. With this I will check the combination. I have 12. So 10 into 12 is 120. Correct? Plus 120 only I am getting. It's working out. But look at this. Middle term should be minus 22. If I add 10 plus 12, then I'll get 22. But I am not getting minus 22. For that I'll simply do one thing. I'll make both these numbers negative. Then I will get minus 22. Finish. You got your factors. Minus 10 and minus 22. You can solve this. This is the way you can check. So this was above 10 above because it is beyond 100. Got it? So this is the way we can use things. Correct? Minus 5 and 2. Here also I will write minus 5 and 2. Okay. So let me remove this minus from here. You have to use both. Both ways you need to check. I just showed you, right? Sometimes it won't work in one way. Now what to do next? From here, the work is very simple for you people, right? So write first term as it is, then last term as it is. Okay. Middle term you have to split with the help of these two. So first number is minus 5x. Second number is plus 2. So I will write taking common is challenging in some students. Now focus. So here I have x square and here I have x. That means here I have x into x and here I have 1x. Correct. So among the means x is present in both places, first place, second place. So 1x I will take common. When I take 1x common, so from here 1x went, 1 is still remaining there. And from here 1 was there, that itself has come out. So only 5 is there. Now number we did not take common. Taking common, first you need to take number common. Then you need to take letter common. Then you have to take sign also common. Like plus minus combination if it is there. That also you should watch. This order, it is not like this should be the order, any order, but these three things you need to observe. So here I observed letter and I have observed the sign also, anyway plus will come out. And the number also I observed, here there is no number, that means 1 is there. So I retained 5 as it is, x is come. Now next, here this everyone will do, first group. The second group taking common is difficult to students. What you need to do, repeat this bracket here exactly below the second group, exactly below, like this, x minus 5, like this, equal to 0. You repeat it. So now what you do, compare the upper terms present and lower terms with this. So if you observe carefully, here you have 2x, but here you have x, that means 2 has come out. Very simple. And then you need to observe this sign. This is very, very important. Here students making mistake. So here also minus, here also minus. That means what? No sign change. When there is no sign change, write plus outside. So no sign change, write plus. If sign change is there, then write minus. Okay. This will make your work easy. Then further, now again x minus 5 is repeating 2 times common. Remaining is x plus 2 equal to 0. If you solve this, you will get x equal to 5 and one more will get x equal to. So challenges in this question were, what were the challenges? This process and here taking common process. If you learn these two things, then you can solve any equation. Got it? Next 3 questions I have written one after the other, we'll do together, right? So because the first one I explained very slowly, so you might have learned how things work. We'll do these now. So first let's work on the last term. So here the last term will be what? Look at this. 2 is present, we'll multiply with this. 2 into minus 6 will become minus 12, our last term. Here which is the last term? What is this? Root 2. Multiply with this. So root 2 into 5 root 2, which will be 5 into 2, that is 10. 10 is our last term. Look at this, 2, multiply here. So, okay, this has to be brought in a standard form. It is not in a standard form because you can see here fraction is there. So, we will multiply this 8 with this 2. It will become 16x square. Then minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, the last term is what? Here I have 16. We will multiply with 1. 16 into 1 equal to 16. Right? Now next thing is our factors. So let's think about the number. So if I multiply, I should get minus 12, and if I add or subtract, I should see add or subtract I am saying because both you do. Then you will understand. 4 3s are 12, 4 plus 3 is 7, 4 minus 3 is 1. See there. So both operations you should do, plus or minus, and check. And middle term should be what? 1. So I already told you 4 and 3 are the not factors. But here 4 plus 3 won't work. Here which will work? 4 minus 3 will work. Right? So let's rewrite this now. Now since you have multiplied this 2 with the last term here, don't think that you should not write this 2. Write as it is. Always in every equation, first term as it is. First term and last term as it is. So what is the first term here? 2x square. What is the last term? Minus 6 equal to 0. In between these two numbers will come. So what is this number? One is 4. I will write plus 4. 4 means plus 4. Plus 4x. And another should be what? Minus 3. Another should be what? Minus 3. Because 4 minus 3 is 1, right? We should get 1 out. So I will get minus 3x. Now common. Right? How will you take common? I already told you. Just look. Now first numbers. Always think about first numbers. Take first numbers common. Then go for letters. Then go for sign. These 3 steps if you follow, you will never do mistake. If you don't follow, then there is a chance. Now first number. What is this number 2? What is this number 4? So both are in one table. Correct. So which table? In second table. So I will take 2 out. Now here it is x square and here it is x. So you know in the last question also same situation, x will come out. Who is remaining? 2 was there and 2 is outside. So 2 is not remaining inside now. X square and outside we have x. So only x is remaining. Here 4. But since 2 is outside already, we will not write 4 as it is. We'll write 2 2s are 4, right? 2 2s are. So here we will write 2. And this x is outside. I am not going to write x because it has gone out already. Now I told you repeat the same bracket. So take this bracket x plus 2 exactly below this. X plus 2 equal to 0. Look there is a sign change first. Look at this. Here it is minus, here it was plus. So what I will write? Minus. And look at the first term here. It was 3x. But now it is looking only x it is. That means minus 3 is out. Okay. So the two brackets are x plus 2, one bracket, and another bracket is 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So this will give you x equal to minus 2 and this will give you x equal to 3 as it is root 2x square plus the second, this middle term. To write this we need factors. So look here, 5 and 2 are only factors because middle 7 right here. So very clearly 5 into 2 is what? 10, which is last term, and 5 plus 2 are 7. So this is very simple one, equal to 0. Now take common here. So x will come common, no doubt. And the number root 2 5, nothing will come common. Numbers won't come common, only x will come. So root 2 is still there, x will be there with that. Then here I will have 5. I will repeat the same bracket here. Root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Okay. If I compare, this was 2x and this is root 2x. That means root 2 is out. And if I see the sign, there is no change. Plus up, plus down. Therefore, plus I will write here. Now the two brackets are root 2x plus 5, one bracket. Then x plus root 2 is another bracket. So I will have x equal to minus 5 by root 2, one solution. Another solution will be x equal to minus 4. Coming to this, first term as it is. Which is the first term now? Take this now. Simplified version. Don't take this term. Simplified version. Simplified version means which should look like a standard form. It should not look like this 1 by 8 and avoid those things. So take now 16x square. See, if you multiply, you should get 16. And if you add or subtract, you should get 8. So I will write minus 4x minus 4x. And here I will write 4 into minus 4. Minus into minus plus 4 into 4, 60. Then what is minus 4 minus 4? Integer root. It's not plus this plus 8 and all. See, this is 8. If sign are same, then repeat the same sign with the answer. Minus minus like this. This is integer. If minus minus is there, then write minus only here. When you are adding or subtracting, what students will do, I have seen, if it is minus 4, then they will write plus 16 or they say plus 8. because they multiply the sign. How can you multiply the sign and add the numbers? If you are adding the numbers, then add the sign also, right? You cannot multiply the sign and add the numbers. This cannot happen. Therefore, integer rules, you need to be very, very careful about these things. Okay. So one short video I will make about integer rules also, not to worry, because that is very much needed. Okay, now let's go for the common thing. 16 and 4 are the numbers. So 4 I can take out, right? Fourth table. So you take the lesser table common of this. If you have two numbers, one will be big, one will be small, right? If they are same, then there is no doubt you will take that itself out. Okay, if there is one small, one big, then take the smaller table outside, because in the smaller table, the bigger number will come. In the bigger table, small number cannot come. In 16th table, 4 won't come, because it starts with 16. But in the 4th table, 16 will come. Therefore, always the smaller number. Okay. And x will also be common, right? So here 16 was there up. 4 will still remain because 4 4s are 16. Then x will remain. Now you look at this. This term was 4x term, second term in the second place, right? Full 4x is out. That means what is remaining? 1. Not 0. Everything came out. So don't think 0 is remaining. 0 won't remain. Everything came out. 1 is remaining. Now repeat the same bracket. 4x minus 1. Now look at above now. Upper 2 terms, lower 2 terms. Look at this. What is happening? Now you look at the upper term and the lower term. Same it is. Correct. 4x, 4x, 1, 1. But look at the sign. In the upper term you have plus and here you have minus. That means minus is out because sign has changed. I told you. If there is a change, write minus. If there is no change, write plus. But nothing has changed, right? 4x, 4x, 1, 1. So you will write 1 outside. If nothing changed, write 1 outside. Now two brackets are 4x minus 1 equal to 0 and another bracket is also same. So same answer, x equal to 1 by 4 twice. One last question is this. We will do this and stop here, and the next topic we will cover in the next session, right? So what is this question? 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. So you can see your last term will be 100 into 1. I told you how to do this, right? So this is 100 and here 100 into 1, and your middle term is what? Minus 20. So how will you get 100? You have to multiply two numbers and get 100, and you have to add or subtract two numbers and get what? Minus 20. Okay. So very simple. 10 into 10 we know 100. 10 plus 10 we know 20. Correct. 10 plus 10 is what? 20. But we don't want 20. We want minus 20. So what I will do? To get minus 20, I will make both of the numbers negative. Minus 10 will be minus 20. Here also minus 10, minus 10. Now look, minus minus what? Plus 10 into 10, 100. So very clear. 100x square, first term as it is, last term as it is. Middle we will write minus 10x, minus 10x. Take a common here. 110 come in one table. Take 10 out, x out. X, here 10x will remain and minus 1 will remain. Repeat this 10x minus 1. So when you repeat, you saw 10x, 10x, then 1, 1. No change, but sign has changed. Sign has changed, minus out. Nothing has changed, 1 out. So here also we have 10x minus 1 equal to 0. X equal to 1 by 10 plus. Yes, that's all for now. We will continue. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and also let your friends know that there is a channel called as Magadum's EdTech.